Man, when you think your life is messed up, it's probably not that messed up. First of all, whatever happened to you in your life, you can use it as a learning lesson. Everything that happens in your life, you can use it as a learning lesson. You don't have to play the victim. You can admit your mistakes in life. Um, one first thing, one I don't like about a lot of black content creators. They always play the victim. I always hear people just playing a victim. I mean, I've been dating white people since I've been in high school, and now I'm 40, and I hear people talking about. I hear this black community, and I'm black by the way, and I hear people talking about. I had a black people just playing a victim card. I just don't like that. I have people playing the victim, but there's one crucial thing I hear in people that as they get older. Instead of looking for solutions in your life, you hold on to hatred and bitterness. That's what I've realized about you. We have to learn to let go of your past. Everything in your past, let it go. The world does not know our life. We are not the nice thing about us, we ain't famous. You ain't famous. 95, 90, probably 98% of people. So probably only about 1 and 2% of people are famous. And even if you're internet famous, you get 10,000, 20,000 views, unless somebody's on your channel, watch your shit, they still don't know your name. Okay? Unless you watch football or something, you probably don't know Tom Brady and how people play football and uh what's the white boy name? I mean not white boy. That 3-pointer name. The Golden State Warriors. I forget that name, but you guys know what I'm talking about. The Golden State Warriors. Not white boy. He's not white boy. He's just real light skinned. Can't think of his name right now. You don't know. Russell Westbrook. Like you wouldn't know Russell Westbrook unless you watch. We ain't famous though. Like athletes, rappers, and actors. Just everyday people. We gotta stop playing the victim. Everything in your life, you can use it as a learning lesson instead of stop playing the victim. Most people. That's why it's good when you date new people, because the good and bad thing about dating new people is if they don't know your story, you can present positive. What was I watching? Dirty Trucking, and Dirty Trucking used to work for Chrysler, and she heard so much hatred in her heart. She was Uber driving, picking somebody up and dropping somebody off at Chrysler. I think that's where she used to work, and she had so much hatred for Chrysler, and she started hating their employees. That's like if Swift fired you, and you was an Uber driver anywhere, and you picked up a guy and dropped him off at his Swift truck. Swift has like what 5,000 drivers. You think they all know each other? No. You think our prime drivers know each other? No. Because there's just too many of them. There's too many of them, man. It's like JB Hunt, Swift, probably got so many drivers. Most of them don't even know each other. You may know people on your fleet, but you don't know people. The 3,000 drivers, you don't know. They don't know you. Inside people's head, they feel as though everybody know their story, and we don't. We don't know your story. Man, woman, black or white. The one thing I don't like about the black content creators is just that they play the victim. They blame it on the white man, or you blame it on something else, which is crazy. We have to stop playing the victim game. I realize that. Now I listen to some old people, and they have a lot of bitter and hatred in your heart. You shouldn't you shouldn't hate nobody. You gotta learn to have forgiveness. I'm not big into church. I ain't big into church. I'm not big into politics, but I have some couple things that I like to push on everybody. Is the power of forgiveness. It ain't for you. You forgive people so you don't hold hatred in your heart. And you ask yourself what you did wrong. In every situation, ask yourself what you did wrong. What can you learn from? Admit you're wrong. The most I think as we get older, we need to be right so much we don't see where we're wrong. If you see where you're wrong and want to fix it, it's great. Don't play the victim. The world doesn't know your story. Like I realize it's full of overthinkers and people that think, and they think too much. I watched the Daily Show and they think so much. And then on the top of on another subject, it's some things in life that are easy changes and some things in life that are hard changes. I watched the dating show and think my life sucked. Then I realized these motherfuckers be having 4 and 5 kids and living in their mama attic. Whew, my life don't suck like that. Oh, shit. I don't have any fight. I'm just, oh my God. The people don't have any kids, bro. Yo, is just, oh, at least you don't have all that fucking baggage as the fucking kids. Just, oh God, no. No, no, kids. Damn, no. It's just, fuck, bro. We gotta stop playing the victim game, bro. We just do. We just do. Everything in your life, it can be looked at as a learning lesson. What can I learn from this? You know, you make mistakes. You just make mistakes. Reflect, make mistakes, bro. Seriously. The internet, the bad thing about the internet is so much great content, but then again, there's so much bad content. There's so many people living by their emotions. They fall in love with their job title. That's why I didn't want to create anything trucking related, say truckle this, truckle that. I didn't want to, because we are bigger than our job title. I think we are. But, we are bigger than our job title, bro. But people, man, the hatred that people have in their heart. Instead of looking for solutions, you hold hatred. And the thing about it is, people get older, bro. Some people ain't gonna find a girlfriend or boyfriend, cause they're so crazy. Who want to be associated with that? Dirty trucking. She's a perfect example. She think people is coming into her apartment and putting stuff in there to make her fat. Like, are you serious? That sounds crazy. Even if somebody was breaking into my apartment, I wouldn't be telling my friends that people breaking into my apartment while I'm at work, because putting stuff in that just sounds crazy. That really does. Do you have any proof? Did you call the police? Do you have any type of proof? You didn't videotape it. You don't. It's and then nowadays with all these cameras, it's like cameras everywhere. It's easy to have a camera hidden in your apartment and nobody don't even know it, because it's so many different type of cameras out the world today. But man, and then here's the thing, the life lesson that I've learned: as you get older, like you want the best for people, but sometimes you just can't help people. I realize druggies is number one. Everybody I know, when the older you get, especially in our community, you will know somebody that's on drugs or addicted to alcohol. You will know somebody. You may know several people. You know somebody that's on drugs. You may try to help these people. Some people change, some people don't. I realize one thing that fucks you up in life is trying to save everybody. And you can't save everybody. You can try to. Like with this fitness thing on this dating show. People be wanting their girlfriend and boyfriend to work out. I hate to be ignorant, but just because you work out does not mean you're in shape. That doesn't mean anything. What do you mean, right? Lots of people that work out, roly-poly. Okay, what does that mean? That don't mean anything. Okay, what does that mean? Just find you somebody that you are attracted to. Okay, and then another thing this is what I realized from listening to people, from learning from people. Everybody have red flags. It's just what you're willing to deal with. Men, women, black, white. Everybody got a red flag. I know so many moms who they're old, they're sick, they get disability, ain't no man in sight. You wish they was married versus being old, stuck in their ways, and very unagreeable. Very, just you're not making any progress. They think everybody's out to get them. The problem with I realize, like a lot of poor ignorant people, everybody's out to get them. And the need to be right, bro. The need to be right. But you can't have hatred. Forgiveness. You gotta forgive yourself. Sometimes one guru said this best. Who said this? Benjamin Hardy. You should learn so much in life. You should hate the person that you used to be. That's when you didn't grow. You didn't learn so much up here that you hate the person that you used to be. You don't hate the person you used to be. You gotta forgive the person that you used to be, because you didn't know any better. Like when I worked Dead End Job for 10 years, you didn't know any better. You got to focus on being a manager, getting a promotion. That's all you knew for 10 years. So you managed your whole life on $28,000 a year. I never get that, because it's for years. That's all people know. Like, And then what I believe in, like somebody's in the comments saying 45,000 is respectable salary or something like that. And I'm like, dude, 45,000, do you know? 45,000. Most people, let me tell you this, most people. About 30% of America lives in rural areas, but most people live in all major cities: Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, Chicago, Detroit, okay, L.A., Salt Lake City, Miami, Dallas. $40,000 ain't nothing. It ain't a respectable income. Maybe if you lived in a rural area, and then you can't talk. Some things people will never know and they'll never understand. They just don't. For you think $40,000 is a lot of money, it's okay not to make a lot of money, but just be aware or know that you don't make a lot of money. It's fine. Know your place. $40,000. He talking about that like it's some money. I'm thinking like, man, well, can you support a family on $40,000? Then what did I look up earlier the other day? Yeah. 40% of people have kids in the home. 60% of Americans have a house or they're paying rent. So you think these people that got a house or paying rent, especially if this is only your income, you think you're making 45 grand? And some people you can't talk about. You got to pick the conversations which you have with people. I realize I can't change people. I'm not trying to change any people, even though I exercise and I fit. I don't want to push my beliefs on people because I know a lot of people, don't want to exercise. They don't, or they just have way too many bad habits. Really, and you think I'm going to make them change all their bad habits? No, I'm not. If the doctor didn't get them people to change, you think I am? No, and I don't want people to change. You can't make a girlfriend or boyfriend lose weight. You guys don't understand humans. Humans don't do that. They ain't gonna do that for you. Okay, they ain't gonna do that for you. Now we gotta stop playing the victim. I'm watching this dating show. This woman talking shit about her boyfriend not having a job, but then she have 3 babies by him. You're talking shit about your girlfriend or boyfriend, but you have 3 kids by this person who has no job. So what does that make you look like? That makes you look crazy. He never works, he don't do this, he don't do that. But she has 3 kids by him and she been with him for 20 years. Now, unless he get disability, I mean, you gotta stop playing the victim. Like, how does that, don't that sound crazy? Fucking, it's so much, you hear so much shit. You just listen. When you listen, you just listen and learn a lot from people. Everybody want to play the victim game. Black people, that's why I don't like this Black Lives Matter bullshit. And I'm black. Some content creators, they put out some great content. I just hate when they start talking about, oh, it's hard to make 100 grand. It's hard to make this. It's hard to make that. Money is subjective, and money is subjective based on the career that you work in. Period. Now, if you working at these warehouses making 40, 50,000, 40,000, 50,000, and got 3 kids in home, dude, you're set up to be poverty. And then, economically, one woman, she was complaining. She was saying all the white man is keeping a black woman down. She lives in New York City. She's a correction officer. And I think the going rate for correction officers is like $25 an hour. So you live in New York City and you make what, $50,000, $60,000 and you live in New York City? That's why it's so hard. Because you live in New York City, stupid. The economics in the world today is this way. If you live in New York City, if you live in California, you need to make so much money. You're already negative because where you live at, the cost of living is so high. Most of Americans, if you get a decent paying job, let's just say 50,000, 60,000, without kids, you can live okay with 50 in America. Don't buy a house. Want a room or an apartment. Don't buy a house. Okay, don't buy a house. Don't buy a house. Buy you a trailer. But they don't see it. They're a victim of the environment. She too busy blaming white people, the white man. We have to stop blaming the white man, the black man, the man. We gotta stop playing the victim, bro. That's the one thing I don't like. You gotta have forgiveness. I'm so tired of listening to people now, these 40 and 50-year-olds and up. I realize they have so much hatred. Instead of hating, instead of using so much hate and ready to attack somebody. That's why you can't talk to people about their weight, because online, you mention something about somebody's weight, they ready to bite somebody's head off. They so ready to go. Oh, you talking about my weight? You know I got glaucoma. You know I got the diabetes. Shit. Meanwhile, we getting catfish so much online, it ain't even funny. You get catfish so much, bro. I swear to God, you got 40-year-old people getting catfished by 22-year-old people. It's academic. Now, women got one advantage over us men. A fit woman will get it. You will get a simp. She will find a man. That's random. Just random thought, because Kendra showed a girl that got 3 kids. That's a bartender. She go find a man because she's at least fit, so she gonna get man attention. Now whether they stay if she got 3 kids or not, that's up to them. But she gonna get some contenders just because she's fit and she's a woman. She's gonna get some simps. Trust me, she gonna get some simps. She is gonna get some simps for sure. Men throw themselves at women. Trust me, they do. Black men, white men, Latinos, all the same. Don't matter. Oh, baby, you so beautiful. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out. But the power of forgiveness is important. I don't think they don't teach this in school. Like I said, I don't give a fuck about religion. I don't give a fuck about politics. I focus on shit I can't control. That's what I try to do. I try to focus on shit I can't control. And I don't look to be right all the time. I don't need to be right. We don't need to be right in this world. You don't need to hate people. Hate the government, hate the white man. What is that doing for us? What is that doing for me? Hating. What is that doing for people? It ain't doing nothing. Dirty trucking. What is she doing? Hating Chrysler. She used to work there. What is that doing for her? It ain't doing nothing, bro. It's unproductive. Shit. Goddamn. Yes, you get. Then you gain all this weight. I don't got nothing to say. Go on, eat your Chipotle. Go on, eat your just listen to that lady talking about they putting stuff in her food. I don't know, man. I'm drinking tea right now. Okay, I'm drinking tea right. I don't know. I'm drinking tea right now. Oh my God! I just stacked up on some tea. I don't know. Fuck. The power of forgiveness is good. Focus on things you can control. That's the most important thing. Focus on things you can control. Forgiveness. Now, forgiveness is just important. Forgive people. Forgive yourself. Okay, and see your own ignorance. Don't spend your time hating people. Hate this person. Hate that person. What does that do? That destroys you. It does. It destroys you inside. You ever see somebody? You ever sit back and think when somebody killed their child or killed their girlfriend, and the mother comes on TV and say she forgave the killer? Think about that. Think about why she forgave the killer that killed her son or daughter. Think about that. Now she can get on TV and she can cuss them out, call them all type of names. What is that gonna do? Your daughter, your son is dead already. What is that gonna do for you? besides make you more angry, make you more bitter, and there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do.